Welcome to the Southern University Agricultural and Mechanical College Fall 2022 Commencement. Thank you for being here and sharing this celebration as we celebrate our students. I'm Robert Renee and I'll be your announcer. Just a few quick things that we would like you to do for us. Very simple. Those of you with telephones and some of you still have pagers, please turn them off. Not silence them, please turn them off. It interferes with the system here in the dome. So please help us there. Please, no noisemakers, horns, shakers, no balloons, please. Those of you that are sitting on the floor, please remember, you cannot leave your seat. You cannot leave your seat. If you just must take a picture, you can stand up. Take the picture, but do not leave your seat. Once again, thank you for being here for this joyous, special occasion as we celebrate our student graduates. Thank you once again for being part of the Fall 2022 Commencement at the Southern University Agricultural and Mechanical College campus. Just 1 second, they're cueing the music.
That's better. Yeah, I can't see that one. Here we go. That is real clear. Well, there they sit down. White. All right.
Jaguar Nation, I proudly present the President of the Southern University System and the Chancellor of the Southern University Agricultural and Mechanical College campus at Baton Rouge, President Chancellor Dennis Shields.
Good morning. Before we start on the prepared remarks, I'd ask everybody to take a moment. It's been a hard week. We lost 3 students. Over the course of the semester, several others. We should take a moment to reflect, think about them, and pray. So just give me 30 seconds for that. Thank you. Welcome to you to our fall 2022 commencement exercises. Our Minister of Ceremonies is the Reverend Patrice Butler, Senior Pastor of the First Presbyterian Church of Scotlandville, who will come forward to deliver the invocation. And following the invocation, we will have the Star-Spangled Banner and lift every voice and sing. Please stand and remain standing for the invocation, the Star-Spangled Banner, and lift every voice and sing.
We gather today in celebration to give thanks. We also gather today in grief and in sorrow. Let us pray. Gracious Father, as we gather today, we thank you for the privilege of learning and for those who gave of themselves to guide the efforts of every graduate. We pray that you will cover the graduates with grace and mercy. Help them to put the knowledge, skills, and insight gained through their education to use for the good of all humanity. Inspire them to believe in the goodness of life, despite the challenges we face in our current times, in their own lives, and even in loss. May they embrace a future that awaits them with new opportunities. Let them not be afraid, but have faith to pursue justice, equity, and inclusion in all their doings so that this world may be better. For Lord, you know the thoughts and plans that you have for each graduate to prosper, a plan to give them hope and a future that is abundant with promises. Lord, comfort the hearts of the graduates, the staff, the students, the band members, and the loss of their peers. It is in Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see
You may be seated. Welcome again to the 2022 Southern University Fall Commencement. For you students, today is the day that you have all been waiting for. So first and foremost, allow me this occasion to congratulate each and every one of you for a job well done. Give yourselves a round of applause because you absolutely deserve it. During the facilitation of these commencement exercises, the university benefits from the presence of many who support and advocate for her interest. And as much as I would like to ask all current and former officials to please stand, I want to recognize two people in particular that are here today. Mayor President Sharon Weston Broome and Judge Tarvald Smith. If there are other local and state government officials present, please stand and be recognized. It is indeed an honor for me to introduce the speaker for today's commencement address. Attorney Sophia A. Nelson, Esquire. Attorney Nelson is an award-winning author, journalist, university scholar in Virginia. She currently serves as the USA Today columnist and contributing editor to the Washington Post. You can see her regularly on MSNBC, CNN, and PBS as legal and political analyst. She was more recently a scholar in residence and adjunct professor in the Department of Philosophy and Religion at Christopher Newport University. Earlier in her professional career, she served as an investigative counsel to the U.S. House of Representatives Committee on Oversight and Reform, and senior counsel with the international law firm of Holland & Knight, LLP. Attorney Nelson received her Juris Doctor degree from the American University College of Law in 1994 and a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science from San Diego State University in 1990. She is also a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Let's give her a warm Jaguar welcome for serving as our commencement speaker. Attorney Sophia Nelson.
Thank you very much for that kind introduction, President Chancellor Shields. It is my honor to be here with you today. Good morning, Southern University graduates! What a precious day this is in your life's long journey. I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations to the PhD, master's, and bachelor's degree graduates this morning, and a special thank you to all of you who serve in our armed forces through ROTC or as veterans using your GI Bill to further your education. You and your families deserve this wonderful achievement and this day of celebration. I am so deeply honored to be here once again in the capital city of the great state of Louisiana, Baton Rouge. This Virginia belle considers Louisiana her second home, as I am here so often for business and events. I want to say thank you to, where's that young man that sang the national anthem? Deterius Johnson, you killed it, well done. Thank you so much. To Mayor Broome, Provost Sahu, and the board chair, Shorty, and to all the board members present, to elected officials present, and to my Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority sisters and Southern University alumni chapters, Divine Nine members, faculty and staff, to Robin and Janine, who all helped to make this day possible, I greet you. Let me say before I begin that although today is a day of great pride and celebration here at Southern University, my heart hurts with the Southern University family on the loss of your 3 fellow students. 3 wonderful young men taken from their families and their futures too soon. I think the lesson for us all is one I will get into deeper today, and that is this: that life is precious and life is fragile, and that we must endeavor to live each day to the full. May their memories be a blessing. My speech to you this morning will be a bit unusual for a commencement address, because I'm not going to say the usual things that speakers say at commencements. The time in which we are living right now, in the year of our Lord 2022, calls for me to dig deeper as your speaker and to push you to dig deeper as graduates. Yes, I want you to go out into the world boldly and to do good. Yes, I want to encourage you to use your ingenuity and creativity in the private sector or to serve in the public sector and maybe even run for public office. And yes, to certainly lend your voice to the critical policy debates of this century. All of that is good. But today, I'm going to give you a charge of a different kind. I'm going to talk to you about you and the power of you, the purpose of you, and lastly, to offer a charge to you as you leave this place with your new degrees in hand to, yes, go forth and change the world, but to do so by first loving, liking, and taking care of you first. The point I want you to get today, graduates, if you hear nothing else that I say, is this: your most important relationship in life is the one you have with yourself. Let me start here. As we look at our nation right now, regardless of where you or I may sit politically, we are divided deeply. Just look at the Georgia Senate runoff this past week. We are angry, yelling at one another, and not hearing one another. We are a 50-50 nation, split down the middle on the very issues I just outlined. We no longer respect the other person's point of view. We instead demand conformity and uniformity of how we think, how we speak, and how we see the world. And if we don't like it, we go to war on social media, at the family dinner table, and even in our places of work. So then, how do we navigate this change while holding on to our own individuality, our own freedom, and our own values? Because like it or not, graduates, this is our new normal. This type of once-in-a-generation shift is going to require something different of you. It's going to require a new kind of worker, senior manager, executive, educator, student, military leader, soldier, professor, entrepreneur, engineer, nurse, doctor, creator, investor, and citizen. To meet this moment and to succeed, you will need 3 things. First, you will need to know yourself truly, to know your own strengths and weaknesses, what you want, what you need, and to check in regularly with yourself and ask, how am I feeling? You can't love, like, or help anybody else, graduates, until you love, like, and help you first. Secondly, you will need to develop good emotional intelligence with how you work with, engage, and have relationship with other people. And thirdly, you will need to focus on what we call soft skills or people skills: compassion, empathy, vulnerability, listening, true connection, and team building. Yes, graduates, your degrees matter. Yes, your skill sets matter. But in this new post-COVID-19 world, which has radically changed the way we work, love, look after, and engage one another, you need a new skill set. Prior to March 2020, we were all married to our jobs. We embraced hustle culture and phrases like, she's a beast, or we like to say, let's go hard. Fast forward to December 2022, it has changed. The number of people quitting remains at the highest level since the 1970s. White-collar workers don't want to go back to the office. They want to stay remote. The world has shifted, and you graduates must shift with it to truly succeed. Data, post-COVID, tells us of a phenomenon happening in your generation, a phenomenon of loneliness, of feeling restless, and people wanting less workplace drama and politics and more lasting connections with other people and with themselves. Becoming an expert at your own self-worth and self-care, then, is managing your emotions and how you treat other people. And that, graduates, is the way that you win at life and in living. Today, my hope is to give you 7 life lessons I have learned the hard way, now as a woman in my 50s. I have lived more than a half century, and there are things that I now know to be true. I hope that by sharing some of the wisdom I have gleaned throughout my 30s and 40s, and of course my 20s, that I can help you to avoid some of the pitfalls of life, and to inspire you most of all, don't miss this, to inspire you most of all today to become good human beings before you become good at anything else. I want to start with something that when I was your age, we didn't talk about, self-care. I want to challenge you today to do something radical, and that is to take your power back and use that power to transform not just who you are, but to help transform the lives of everyone you meet by mastering your emotional IQ. What is emotional IQ, you ask, Sophia? I'm glad you asked me. By emotional IQ, I simply mean understanding your own needs, wants, past traumas, strengths, and weaknesses, and those of the people you work with and connect with and are in relationship. We are in the middle of a cultural revolution in our country right now. We text instead of talking. We ghost instead of having courageous conversation. We block, we delete, we video strangers in the parking lot having fights. Or, as in the case of George Floyd, we stop to capture a world-changing event that helped justice to be done. We Zoom, we DM, we avoid, we hide behind the safety of our keyboards and our iPhones. And we like it that way. Only we really don't. We all long for a deeper connection, a deeper love, a deeper trust, and deeper faith. We long for meaning in our lives, in our work, and most of all, in our relationships with other people. As I look out at all of you here today, it makes me remember my own college graduation. And the world has changed dramatically since then. The advances in technology, the instantaneous connectivity of the internet, and the powerful influence of social media on our public discourse, our human interaction, and our national elections even is unparalleled in human history. Our iPhone and Android phones have changed the way we connect as human beings. The impact of all the noise and the busyness in our lives has changed us. It has shortened our patience. It has shortened our attention spans. And most of all, it has changed the way we live, love, work, and even rest. Yes, the world has changed, and we have changed with it. And after 2 years of COVID-19, working from home, Zooming, career changes, and life changes, we have all, and I underscore all, been through a once-in-a-generation global human event that forces us now to understand that mental health and wellness is the #1 issue we must all confront. Tragically, graduates, and you know this well, depression, mental distress, and anxiety are all on the rise on our nation's college campuses. It's always been there, just hidden beneath the surface. Thankfully, we now have the power to discuss it and address it. So let's talk about it. At no time in the history of the world have corporations, industry, nations, universities, and governmental entities been more focused on the wellness of their workforce, employees, and leaders. We are at an incredible inflection point. I think we can all agree that our nation is at a crossroads. We are at a critical place of decision. Who are Americans going to be in the 21st century? Are we going to be a kind, generous, and good people? Or are we going to be a nation of social media bullies, people who want to suppress both free speech and free thought, and people who are afraid, fragile, and withdrawn instead of being willing to boldly speak their minds, share their views, and allow others to do the same? My suggestion to you is this: it all starts with self. With who you want to be, graduates, with how you treat and honor yourself, and with how you practice self-care. It all comes down to a choice. We have to choose authenticity, transparency, and honesty first with ourselves, and only then can we give that to other people. Graduates, life is all about choices. Life is 100% about the choices you make. So let me say this before we get into the 7 quick life lessons. Choose things that bring you peace, things that make you happy, people that love you and who are there for you. So focus on the things that bring you joy and peace and happiness, and stay there. Your generation has a unique call. You must pick up the mantle of this time, and you must lead differently than your grandparents or great-grandparents before them. Your generation knows so much more than we did. You have so many more healthy life tools at your disposal. You have full permission to talk about your feelings and to ask for help when you need it. My generation had Oprah. But it was still taboo to talk about mental health and family secrets and childhood or life trauma. You are free to do so. So please take full advantage of it. You have an opportunity to do what no other generation before you has ever done, and that is to lead and to do your work with human compassion, human empathy, and human well-being at the core of all you do. In that spirit, I offer you these 7 life lessons I have learned that I share in my newest book titled, Be the One You Need, 21 life lessons I learned taking care of everyone but me. All right, so let's do this. Get ready to tweet, get ready to use the hashtag SUGrad2022, and use the hashtag FinishStronger. Okay, you guys ready? And tag me at I am Sophia Nelson, and I will retweet and share when I'm finished speaking. All right, let's go. Life lesson #1 that I learned. Get out of their box. Get out of their box. What am I saying? I'm saying this: you are your own person. You're not what they told you. You're not what they said about you. You're not what they called you. You do not have to continue generational curses in your family. You can be you, and you do not have to be in anybody's box. Remember, it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. You are not in anybody's box. #2, take care of your own mental health and wellness first. Reframe your thoughts. Now, I'm going to go off script a little bit here. Listen, I want to talk to black women for a minute. There's no group on earth, brothers, you too, and to everyone listening, but I need to talk to the sisters. There's nobody on earth that does more, that gives more, that cares more than us. And we will work to the bone, and that we will sacrifice. We won't buy ourselves a pair of shoes to make sure our kids and our families get what they need, and that's okay. But sisters, we're tired, and we need to rest. And so what I'm telling you is, you better start taking care of you first, and you better reframe your thoughts about how you're thinking about your life. Because as I said in the subtitle of my book, taking care of everyone but me. Don't let that be you. Life lesson number 3, and this one's important, particularly as you're just starting out and journeying out into the world. Get out of your own way. Now listen, let me say that again, you didn't hear that. Get out of your own way. You know, this generation, and I'm gonna talk about y'all for a second, you like to blame folks, y'all get into these social media wars, you ghost, like I said, you cut off, you do all that. You need to stop that, because that's not gonna help you in life. But the biggest thing you need to learn is that you grow through mistakes, you grow through wisdom, you grow through your mentors and your sponsors. Be coachable. Get out of your own way. Most of the time in your life's journey, you're going to discover that you are the problem. So I'm telling you now, get out of your own way, learn to take wise counsel, learn to be coachable, because you don't know it all. How could you possibly know it all? It gets back to knowing yourself and being self-aware and knowing what you're good at and what you're not good at. Life lesson number 4. This one's important. Know the things that you need to leave behind in order to move ahead. Now listen, there's not a person in this room over 40 years of age who wouldn't sit you down and say, boy, if only I could go back and talk to my 20-year-old self, or my 25-year-old self, or my 30-year-old self. Listen. This one matters, but this requires that emotional intelligence I'm talking about. Some of you and young sisters, let me talk to you again. If you don't know your value, he never will. Stop dwelling with negative people. Stop being around negative people. Stop taking that stuff in. That's not where you're going. You need to, as my nana used to say, you need to cut some folks, and some folks you need to untie from. And you have to know the difference between when to cut and when to untie. The next one, life lesson number 5, and we're almost done. This one is something you guys are familiar with. Don't sweat your haters. Use them as fuel for your success. What am I saying? As the kids say, haters gonna hate. Listen, and Dr. Brene Brown calls them near enemies. Near enemies. That means they're people that are right near you who you think are friends and they're not friends. Again, this gets back to emotional intelligence and being able to read the room and knowing who's for you and who's against you and who's with you and who celebrates you. Pay attention. Because you don't need to waste any of your time focused on who hates you, who's talking bad about you, and who doesn't like you. What other people say about you is none of your business. Keep it moving and keep going. Life lesson number 6. And this is one you guys need. Mind your manners, because they matter. Manners have not gone out of style. Manners will save you in ways you have no idea. I tell a story in my book about being a young committee counsel. I'm all of 28 years old and I'm working in the United States Congress. I'm the first black woman to hold my post. And I get a note from my boss that Justice Clarence Thomas has seen me on C-SPAN and wants me to come see him. And I was like, no, I didn't want to go. I was like, Mom, I'm not going. I don't want to. I mean, you know, my mom was like, he's a Supreme Court justice. I know what you're thinking. I understand you supported Anita Hill, but a Supreme Court justice called you and you need to go. So I go to his chambers. We end up having a great conversation, and he simply wanted to say, I'm proud of you. You've done a great job, whatever. Fast forward a number of years later, it's time for me to be sworn in to the bar of the Supreme Court. And I couldn't get any tickets to get my family in because I waited too late. And I remembered that I knew Justice Thomas. And when Justice Thomas's mother died, I had sent a card and a note. And he was really touched by that handwritten card and that handwritten note, and he kept it. So when I called and I said I needed help, he said, "No problem, I got you, bring your family." What's the moral of the story? Had I not gone to see him that day because I had an attitude, had I not followed up with a handwritten note, and when his mother passed away, a note of condolence, when I needed help, I couldn't go to him. I want you to understand this is going to happen throughout your life. So mind your manners. Send the note, graduates. Hear me on this. Write the note, not a text, not an email. Get you some stationery and write the note. Say thank you. Hold the doors open for your elders. Listen. Be respectful. It will serve you in ways you have no idea down the road. And the last life lesson is one of my favorites. And that is, go where the love is in your life. Stop being the go-to for people you can't go to. Let me say that again. Go where the love is. Stop being the go-to for people you can't go to. I'm going to end my remarks with a story from the Bible. And you'll remember this story, but I'm going to make a point. I mentioned earlier that my grandmother used to say, "Baby, you better know your front row." What she was saying to me is, who are the people around you? Who has your back? Who's going to be there when times are hard? You better have some real friends. You better know your row. So when I say stop being the go-to for people you can't go to, it's illustrated best in the book of Mark, chapter 2, around verse 2. And as the Bible records, there were these friends, and they had a friend who was paralyzed. And he had never walked in his life, and he laid on a mat. And one day these friends heard that Jesus was coming into town. Now, I'm in Louisiana, so I can say Jesus. And one day, they heard that Jesus was coming into town, and so they said, "Well, look, why don't we take our friend and see if we can take him to this Jesus guy?" So the Bible records that they picked up his mat. Don't miss this. They picked up his mat, and they carried him to Peter's house. Now, you know Peter. Peter's got a party at his house, and everybody's there. And everybody's got the same idea because they want to see Jesus and they want to get healed. Well, when they get to Peter's house, they can't get in because the line's too long. Now, some of your friends and some of my friends would have left us laying on the ground and said, "Look, I tried to get you in the door, but I can't get you in, so okay." That's not what these friends did. What these friends did was they carried him up a hill. And the Bible says they cut a hole through Peter's roof and they lowered him down. What am I saying to you? I'm telling you, you better get you some Mark chapter 2 friends. You better get you some friends that'll carry you up a hill and drop you down and get your healing. Graduates, thank you, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Thank you, Attorney Nelson, for those inspiring words. Let's give her another round of applause. Here is a gift, an honor, and it says, Sophia A. Nelson, award-winning author and journalist, keynote speaker, Fall 2022 Commencement for exemplary service and dedication, December 9th, 2022, Southern University and A&M College, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
My honor. Thank you so much.
Let me call Lieutenant Colonel Marshall to the stage. Professor of Military Science, please come forward for the presentation of commissions in the U.S. Army.
Thank you, Mr. President, Chancellor. Will the candidates for commissioning in the United States Army please come forward? President Chancellor, these candidates have fulfilled all requirements for commissioning second lieutenants in the United States Army, and they are presented to you for presentation of their commission.
Lieutenant Colonel Marshall will now administer the oath of office for commissioning Army officers.
Commissionees, attention to the oath. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Having been appointed an officer in the United States Army to the rank of second lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear truth, faith, and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations, Second Lieutenants.
The Secretary of the Army has asked me to inform you that by direction of the President of the United States and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Joe Biden, you are appointed as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. The Secretary of the Army and Chief of Staff of the Army offer their congratulations and extend to you their best wishes for a full measure of success and a professionally rewarding career in the service of our country. Congratulations again. All right, it's done. Ready to start. We will now award the professional, graduate, advanced, and baccalaureate degrees. I shall ask Dr. Bijoy, excuse me. Okay. Now, we will award the professional, graduate, advanced, and baccalaureate degrees. I ask Dr. Bijoy Sahu, Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost, to present the degree candidates.
Mr. President, Chancellor, we have reached the highlight of this commencement convocation, the awarding of the own degrees. I'm delighted to present to you the candidates from the respective colleges and schools. Students graduating from the Dolores Margaret Richard Spikes Honors College in their respective curricula are wearing the traditional Honors College blue and gold ceremonial ribbon and will be bestowed with the Honors Medallion on stage. These students have distinguished themselves by their grade point averages, having earned a minimum of 32 honors credit hours of study and completion and defense of a senior thesis. Thesis titles are printed in the graduation programs. Mr. President, Chancellor, for the purpose of calling the candidates for degrees, I now have the high privilege to present Dr. Robert Rene from the Office of the Southern University Board of Supervisors. Dr. Rene.
Thank you. Will the candidates for the doctorate degrees please stand?
Mr. President, Chancellor, the eligible candidates for doctoral degrees have been certified by their deans, colleges, and schools to have satisfied all of their respective requirements, and thus on behalf of the faculty of Southern University, it is my pleasure to present them to you for conferral of their degrees.
With the authority vested in me by the Southern University Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the doctoral degrees please come forward to receive your diplomas? Brittany Chantel Alexander Sanders from Baton Rouge. Capstone title, Meals and Snacking Patterns Among Low-Income Pregnant Women Enrolled in WIC Program. Capstone advisor, Dr. Wanda Spurlock. Bridget Walter Simpson, Dusson. Capstone title, The Breastfeeding Experiences of Mothers Enrolled in a WIC Program and the Intent to Continue Breastfeeding. Capstone advisor, Dr. Wanda Spurlock. Rakesha Ivy Marie Pinkston, New Orleans. Dissertation title, The Role of Matrix Methyltryptoproteinase 12 following third and fourth generation ends aerosol exposure in both in vitro and in vivo models. Major Professor Dr. Alexandra Noel. Corinne Aubin, Cameroon. Dissertation title, An Analysis of the Relationship Between Institutions and Foreign Direct Investment in Cameroon, 1960 to 220. Major Professor, Dr. Augustine Adu Frimbong. Courtney Danielle Cook, Baton Rouge. Dissertation title, Exploring Job Satisfaction and Intent to Stay in Academia Among Nurse Faculty in Louisiana During COVID-19 Pandemic and Beyond Using a Multiple Policy Stream Approach. Major Professor, Dr. Lukango. Marquis Eric Phillips, New Orleans. Dissertation title, A Mixed Method Case Study, an examination of black males' initiatives and their impact on African American male college success. Major Professor, Dr. Vanessa Greensled. Charles Otis, Donaldsonville. Dissertation title, Saving Our State, an examination of human resource practices that simulate retention of high school performing public employees in Louisiana. Major Professor, Dr. Augustine Fimbong. Kaya Shanae Fontenot Simmons, Baton Rouge. Dissertation title, Examining the Impact of Community Volunteer Activities on Performance and Among Elementary Public School Students in East Baton Rouge Parish. Major Professor, Dr. Vanessa Greensled. Tisha Yvette Walker, Baton Rouge. Dissertation title, an examination of the academic performance of first-time freshmen versus transfers. Policy implications. Major Professor, Dr. Lukango. Cynthia Marie Elizabeth Buggage, Donaldsonville. Dissertation title, The Trend Analysis of Louisiana Homelessness and a Predictor of among Major Cities and Parishes from 2007 to 2020. Major Professor, Dr. Frimbangu. Diodario Conway, New Iberia. Dissertation title, Exploring Psychosocial Effects, Challenges Black Men Endure as a Result of Police Killing of Unarmed Black Men in Louisiana. A Perspective from Black Men in East Baton Rouge Parish. Major Professor, Dr. Augustine Frimbarn. Stacy Williams. Dissertation title, An Analysis of the 2011 Federal Government-Wide Diversity and Inclusion Strategic Plan. Policy Implementation. Major Professor, Dr. Augustine Frimbrong. Caroline Ikenaway. Dissertation title, Assessment of Land Cover, Atmospheric Data, Human Population Change, the Case of River Niger Delta in Nigeria. Major Professor, Dr. York.
Congratulations.
Say it again.
Demetra Astra, Baton Rouge. Dissertation title, Analyzing the Function and Benefits of Tree Using iTree, a case study of Burbank, Baton Rouge. Major Professor, Dr. York. Obagali Akwasi. Baton Rouge. Dissertation title, Qualifying Tree Canopy Interception Power of Direct, Diffuse, and Total Photosynthetic Activity Radiation at 5 specific wavelengths. Dr. Yodon Chait. Galen Daniel Williams, New Orleans. Dissertation title, Using Present Data to Design the New Orleans Urban Forestry Utilities. Major Professor, Dr. Ning.
Doctors, you may be seated. Will the candidates for master's degrees please stand?
Mr. President, Chancellor, the eligible candidates for master's degrees have been certified by their deans, colleges, and schools to have satisfied all of their respective requirements. And thus, on behalf of the faculty of Southern University, it is my pleasure to present them to you for the conferral of their degrees.
With the authority vested in me by the Southern University Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the recipients of the master's degrees please come forward and receive your diplomas? Adriana King. Alexis Revitt. Tawana Chambers. Tamia Hopkins. Latrinka Cook. Octavia Lafayette. Melissa Wade. Camille Norwood. Devin Singleton. Tawana Johnson. Corvette Tillery. Larry Page. Roland Major. John Wynn. Keltrin Burrell II. Jada Joseph. Brianna Janae Hill. Marcus Anderson. Desriel Dumas. KC in Chicago. Frankie Montezino. Jacob Snyder. Chelsea Davis. Tremaine Spears. Jessica Patrick. Brianna Williams. Kevin Tobias. Darrell Ray Hodnett. Paul Gonsa. Ebenezer Essel. Tadran Vulapala. Raffinay Leno. Brittany Thomas. Tamika Porter. Brittany Zeno. LaRaisha Jones. Octave Mitchell III. Kendrick Douglas Stevenson. Carrington Hall. Adagio Coleman. Robert Square III. Jennifer Solney. Shawnee Evans. Trinicia Richardson. Sarika Owen. Braylon Hamilton. Brianna Green. Kaylin Scott. Jordan Bray Sr. Lydia James. Vanetta Thomas. Jeremy Hawkins Foreman. Jasmine Smith. Nadia Sam. Jayla Hart. Lynn Dennis. Aaliyah Reed Evans. Damian Doyle Jr. Brianna Franklin. Jennifer Allwell. Damanda Smith. Jessica Ledesmond. Craig Tate. Laren Stewart. Mercy Matron. Stephanie Ann Zeno. Courtney Victoria Jones. Erlisha Kendrick Newman. Melissa Laurent Wyndham. Krista Marshall. Kiera Whitfield. Christy Muse. Rosalind Davis. Keisha Merrick. Preston Brooks. Abigail Ifayabo. Manoj Sidigredi. Hema Vacha Desiree. Venkat Saya Gumaladara.
Congratulations, Harry. So proud of you.
Harry Prasad Chilalari. Zubair Abdul. Saya Wamsi Patakala. Ramana Rod Datalimini. Amala Reddy. Bonika Kandam. Ashwila Ganakula. Lakshmi Supriya Virgandaham. Vijay Kumar. Golan Okayunu.
Sign up. Sign up ready Moku.
Sign out ready Moku. Ganesh Shurak. Nikship Cherry. Venkat Reddy. Alexander Shelton. Sushan Kunchadi. Silakshing Mitu. Aswithvi Valanabin.
Say it again. Ruchita.
Rachida Manda. Shirasha Gumba.
Nishan Reddy. Yeah, that's fine. Nishan Reddy.
Nishan Reddy. Tarun Kulala. Prashan Kumar. Sai Reddy. Ramu Naidosipi.
Nagaraju Bachu.
Nagaraju Batu. Atreya Sunki.
Can I say Kalakuri?
You can just say Vivek.
Vivek Kalakuri. Pavan Datta Chalaputi. Bhagava Wastada. Bobby Grant. Vikara Kande.
Umakant Oruganti.
Umaka Urarangi. Rahul Matela. Raja Kandapuri.
Krishna Balawa. That's my phone list. That's my first name. I can't say it. Tell me one time.
Ganapati Krishna Bairwad. Ganapati Krishna Bairwad.
Garapani Krishna Badawade.
Praveen. Can I say Praveen Reddy?
Prevan Reddy.
What chief marshal? Student marshal. Student chief. Oh, I was the undergrad? I don't say that the president says that. Yeah, that's over my head. That's too high.
Graduates, you may be seated. Executive Vice Chancellor, are you prepared to introduce the Chief Student Marshal for the fall 2022 semester?
Yes, Mr. President Chancellor. Would our fall 2022 Chief Student Marshal please stand and remain standing until otherwise directed by the President Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2022 Fall Commencement Chief Student Marshal is Miss Jamarkel Andrea Blessing Rogers. A 20-year-old native from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Her father is James Rogers Sr. In high school, Jamarkel's personal achievements included service as president of the National Honor Society, Student Government Association Treasurer, Miss Estroma High School, captain of the Lady Indians track and dance teams, 29-20-20 Student of the Year, and graduating as the valedictorian of a class with a 4.5 GPA. She is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Sociology. J. Miracle chose to major in sociology after participating in dual enrollment classes at Southern University during her junior year of high school. Thanks to the counsel from Dr. Camasia Smith-Ross, Southern University's Executive Director of Pre-College and Outreach, and Mr. Eric Pugh of the Honors College staff, J. Miracle decided to pursue her college studies at Southern University. She did right. G. Miracle also credits Dr. Christy Perry, Director of the Center for Social Research, for guiding her through her undergraduate journey. Among her personal achievements are becoming a Dolores Margaret Richard Spikes Honors College Scholar, serving as Finance Director of the Jaguar Ambassadors, and service as President of the Pi Gamma Mu and the Sociology Club. J. Miracle has gained experience thanks to an internship with the Urban Restoration Enhancement Corporation. Her most memorable experience at Southern University was traveling to Baltimore, Maryland with the Honors College to present at the National Association of African American Honors Programs. Her future plans are to pursue a master's degree in social science in the spring, followed by attending law school to become a child and family attorney. Her favorite motivational quote is, "The key to life when it gets tough is to keep moving, just keep moving." Her advice to future graduates is, giving up on any goal should never be an option. It is way too easy, but finishing strong feels a lot better than letting oneself down. J. Miracle is honored to serve as Chief Student Marshal. She credits her achievement to God, saying that with Him, the impossible always becomes possible. She also thanks the Honors College and Sociology Department. Thus, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure and honor that I present to you our Fall 2022 Chief Student Marshal, J. Miracle Andrea Blessing Rogers.
Will the Chief Student Marshal please come to the platform to receive your degree? Student Marshal may be seated. Executive Vice Chancellor Sahu, will you please present to me the candidates for bachelor's degree?
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Agricultural, Family and Consumer Sciences please stand?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please come forward to receive your diplomas from the... And also you will come up as your colleges are called. Nicholas Pryor. Mackenzie Rowe. Chandy Johnson. Matthew Caesar. Delaley Franklin. Zoe Harris. Brenton Pitt. Charlitha Douglas. Latravia Fisher. Latavia Roberts. Michaela Reed Johnson. Michael Walker. Christopher Baylor. Tanala Glover. Nicholas Moose. Kyle Wilson. Jana Banks.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Business please stand?
The candidates from the College of Agriculture, Family, Consumer Science, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Business please come forward? Whitney Moore. Nakira Dixon. Nicole Davis. Willie Marshall III. Jarvis Robertson. Donesta Collins. Derek Crawford. Hannah Glenn. Michael Minor.
Makai Singleton. Shayla Tillman. Cameron Atkins. Taylor Barnes. Eric Bates Jr. Michael Boyd. Tyler Kolar. Nakira Dixon. Morris Evans III. Khalil Gale. Anthony Pearson. Cameron Harris. Selena Lynn Lemire. Miamore Mesa. Tajerica Newton. Destiny Powell. Salen Sadler. Anaya Stiles. Nicholas Studdard. Javian Williams. Royale Williams. Naya Destiny Beavers. Alicia LaCour.
Those all.
Graduates from the College of Business, you may be seated.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Humanities and Interdisciplinary Studies please stand?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the College of Humanities and Interdisciplinary Studies please come forward? Traylon Gradney. Janaya Augustine Gibson. Jasmine Elliott. Jaylyn Gardner. Natalie Harrison. Andrea Scott. Gabrielle Lee. Samaya Moore. Leela Sim. Tyja Taylor. Destiny Morris. Tanise Moore. Marcus Virgil. Francesca Felder. Leah Drexler. Taylor Hill. Ichana Mayfield. Markeisha Hills. Kenyetta Green. Veronica Tate. Alonzo McClay. Aaron Michael Haynes. Tyrone Tobias. Cameron Jones. Jimmy Wayne Douglas Jr. Sydney Caesar. Tressa Butler Wilson. Bianca Stevens. Ranisha Nelson. Anthony Stewart. Joy Shabuzo. Natasia Bradshaw. Colin Gibbons. DeAmber Taylor. Manuel Diaz Alala. Kimberly Jones. Charity Winfield. Mia Vessel. Deja June. Lauren Hart. James Hollenquist Jr.
So we gotta move. We can go to the side.
Right here, take a picture, sir.
Students from the College of Interdisciplinary Studies, you may be seated.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Nursing and Allied Health please stand?
Will the students from the College of Nursing and Allied Studies please come forward? Tajay Wilson. Daryl Leonard. Breon Lyon Dennis. Carly Lott. Keosha Franklin. Tiana Perry. Skylar Randall. Skylar Richardson. Cameron Snowden. LaTanya Thompson. Taylor Cook. Aaron Manning. Deborah Broiley. Fallon Barnes. LaSherica Cohen. Valencia Dunn. Sydney Drexler.
There you go.
Saralyn George. Amber Jackson. Haley Jackson. Kayla Joseph. Cara Lacoste. Tychina Jefferson. Sydney Lopez. Narne Mutafian. Christopher Lofstrom. Keontae Turner. Alyssa Porter. Tatiana Reed. Amber Richardson. Carolyn Celestine. Sakina Kadri. Sky Warren. Tovia Goldsmith. Tara Thomas. Brooklyn Rosette. Tamaya Martin. Celine Claude. Jamia Morris. Haley Celestine. Taylor LeBlanc. Taylor Williams. Akita Douglas. Amani McQuinn. Jalenzia Glover. Ayana Ferguson. Jalen Jackson. Kayla Sills. Terry Curtis Jr. Afam Mansour. Kyle Cody. Amuji Jakur Niger Collins. Lauren Parks. Shania Tyler. Tiffany Williams. Angelina Lopez. Ruth Prophet. Brianne Richardson. Logan Dean. Robert Rim. Graduates from the College of Nursing and Allied Health, you may be seated.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Sciences and Engineering please stand?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Science and Engineering please come forward? Aliska Jackson. Imari Lewis. Jade Snell. Taylor Arnold. Gianni Butler. Christina Perry. Zamira Andrews. Leila Murdoch. Jalen Brooks. Brandon Davis. Lazaria Promise. Alexis Jones. Jada Cummings. Toriana Edwards. Asia Jones. Jovan Roches Lumby. Regina Hughes. Shakaya Young. Devin Dickerson. Say it again. Naya Arastan. Omar Al-Sharami. Jonathan Patini. Kinlan Martin. Logan Williams. Daquan Moody. Tyron Carter II. Taylor Washington. Devontae Harris. Brashansky Jones. LaDavia Pope. Colin Richardson. Carl Ricks Jr. Kyra Holly. Cole Ellis. Brandon Sykes. Janae Minor. Nande Manudwa. Dalen Thomas. Isaiah Rollins. Raylan Henderson. Travis Brown. Theo Edwards. Johnny Lopez. Joshua Douglas. John Gilmore. Joshua Davis. Adrian Rivers. Will the candidates from the College of Science and Engineering please be seated?
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Nelson Mandela College of Government and Social Sciences please stand?
Will the candidates from the College of Nelson Mandela and Government and Social Science please come forward? Kentravius Coleman. Amaya Ewell. Reese Graves. Jordan Martain. Morgan Harris. Jules Perrodin. Keela Anderson. Nakosha Anderson. Tiana Bowen. Tamaya Brim. Jamise Bryant. Rokia Cobbing. Ja'Cory Collins. Sheriel Collins. Delane Fulton. Waniqua Dukes. Dania Garrison. Halen Gallion. Dariance Gibson. Marilyn Godoy. Asha Harris. Destiny Faith Jackson. Quinteria Jackson. Takosha Janae Jackson. Andrea Johnson. Janikria Johnson. Shanitria Johnson. Jamiah Joyner. Ariana Jones Benton. Patrice Lanoux. Marshall Landry. London Aloha Nlani. Lauren Mays. Deonjay McKinley. Destiny McClinton. Valencia Davis Morgan. Cody Russell. Camille Smith. Ladrika Terrell. Derek Toussaint. Trey Rondo. Jamiah Walker. Jacob Ward. Takibra Weems. Deontay Wilt. Jasmine White. Darius Williams Jr. Natalie Williams. Paige Williams. Shamira Carter. Jordan Celestine. Takari Coulter. Jayla Curry. Carlisa Franklin. Taria Dearborn. Bryston Jacobs. Aliana Jackson. Marlinda Johnson. Tyranisha Johnson. Kayla Quinte Marshall. Jada Perkins. Zaria Taylor. LaDacia Turner. Michelle Rios. Brianna Tolliver. Ebony Whitley. Dwayne Williams. Kenneth Allen. Anaya Bailey. Kayla Broomfield. Vanessa Brown. Precious Matthews. Tyrone Lyons Jr. Evelyn Alexander. Renard Muhammad Agandi. Jamectio Holloway. Janae Bedford. Ashley Johnson. Elizabeth Jones. Kaya Love. Nakia Kinsey. Charmaine Massey. LaTanya Myers. Ty Riley. Brittany Williams. The graduates with the bachelor's degrees from the Nelson Mandela College of Government and Social Science. You may be seated.
Mr. President, Chancellor, all these candidates have been certified by their deans, colleges, and schools to have satisfied all of their respective requirements. And on behalf of the faculty of Southern University, it is my distinct pleasure to present them to you for conferral of their degrees.
With the authority vested in me by the Southern University Board of Supervisors, I confer on each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereunto. Congratulations. You may turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Fall 2022 graduating class of the Southern University and A&M College. The candidates may be seated. At this time, it is important to recognize the honorable members of the Southern University Board of Supervisors. Please stand as your name is called. Board Chairman, Attorney Edwin Shorty. Board Vice Chairman, Dr. Ronnie Whitfield. Board Member and Chairman Emeritus, Des Moines Rutledge. And Board Member, Dr. Orlando Williams. And Dr. Leroy Davis. Also, if there are any former Board of Supervisors members, please stand and be acknowledged. We also need to recognize former chancellors, the faculty senate president, our campus deans, the vice chancellors, the vice presidents, and current chancellors, and our chief of staff. Please stand and be recognized. To the graduating class of the fall 2022, I extend my warmest congratulations. I know that you are all aware that this ending is actually just the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning and self-discovery. This will come as you seize future opportunities to continue your growth and development. The extent to which each of you will choose to take advantage of every opportunity to extend your educational journey, both formally and informally, will determine the course of your lives. I urge you to embrace challenges, adapt to change, have as your ultimate goal making your dreams come true. Lastly, don't forget your alma mater. We need your support in many ways, again and again. Congratulations and best wishes. And now it's important to acknowledge some other very important people who are present today and some who may not be able to be here. We're also pleased to welcome faculty, staff, parents, other relatives, and friends of the graduates. All of you have played a significant role in this culminating event. No doubt, some of you have mentored, motivated, and inspired the members of the class that sits before us today. Would the distinguished SUBR faculty please stand? Please give them a round of applause. I take this opportunity to acknowledge those individuals who have nurtured, advised, guided, and shared their knowledge and experience with you. I also ask the parents, family members, and friends of the graduating class who have played a major role in your success today to please stand. I now ask the Director of Southern University Alumni Affairs and Executive Director of Southern University Alumni Federation, Dr. Kendrick Stewart, to administer the oath for induction into the National Alumni Federation.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, sir. I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you. It is my distinct honor to welcome you to the Southern University Alumni Federation. First, let's give another hand clap for your parents, your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts, your neighborhood, your teachers, your professors, everyone that made this opportunity possible for you today. Thank you. Will all of you please stand? Everyone, please repeat after me. I state your name, an alumnus of Southern University, do hereby pledge allegiance to the Southern University Alumni Federation and the great honored institution which it represents. I promise to remain loyal, faithful, and steadfast in my support of its programs, uplift of its principles, maintenance of its traditions, and defense of its honor. I further promise to always stand ready to contribute my time, my efforts, financial assistance and services towards the advancement of welfare of the Southern University Alumni Federation and my beloved alma mater, so help me God. So in tradition of Dr. Derek Warren that started this in 2017 when I walked across the stage with my PhD, I would like to take a selfie of the class. Congratulations.
Please rise for the singing of the alma mater and remain standing for the benediction that will be given by the Reverend Patrice Butler. Afterwards, please be seated until the conclusion of the recessional. Thank you and good day.
As we leave the grounds of Southern University today, but never the presence of God, let us pray. Faithful God, protect, bless, keep, and preserve these graduates throughout all their days. Grant them with peace, generosity, and compassion. Now let all that you do be in love and have patience with everyone. Continue to grow in wisdom and knowledge. Now may we go in peace. Amen.